people like to leave here today knowing how to be a lot more successful and how to make a whole lot more money when you're doing it? Anybody? Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that enthusiasm. Show of hands, how many people would like to leave here today with at least, not just one new idea, but one new result that gets you so excited for it? You wake up every morning and you're like, want to wake up that excited? Okay. Show of hands, how many people would like to leave here a whole lot better looking? Right? I appreciate the honesty. Here's the thing. I can't help you with the third one. But if you can stick with me, I promise I'll deliver on the first two. Is that cool? Yes or yes? All right. Is that cool? Yes or yes? Yes. It's a new year, people. It's a new year. Is that cool? Yes or yes?
Yes.
All right, cool. 2018, new year movie, right? Yeah. So, before we get started, how many people think it's important to do anything to start strong? Want to start strong? Well, finishing strong is important, but do you think you should start off like strong, or do you think you should start off kind of like, all right, get into it? Start strong? Strong. All right. So we're going to do a quick activity because I only have one real main idea to share with you today, and I promise you, this idea is a little bit of a journey. All right. So when I share this idea, some of you are going to hear this idea and be like, "Wow, that's something that's always been there, but never been put to work." Because when it hit me, this idea I'm about to share you, the thing is, it's like this invisible wall. Anytime we really want to achieve something in our life, that just gets in our way, right? If anyone, let me get it. If you ever had a situation where there's just something you wanted to do, and you were like, "All right, this is my year, baby. We'll do it. I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to apply for that job, I want to get that grade," and you start, and you're excited, and something happens, right? Let me get thing with the Okay, so there's a reason that this happened, okay? I'm going to talk about it, and it's what I call removing the lid. I'm going to break that down, but I first want to make sure that we start strong. But what I promise you is if you understand the reason why this happened, you will put so much more control back in your life, back in your pocket. Everyone do me a favor, I want you to grab some control, put it in your pocket. Grab some control, put it in your pocket, all right? Grab some power, put it in your pocket. That's what we're going to do. So here's what I would like you to do. Before we get started, everyone do me a favor, I want you to take your hand, I want you to put it on the shoulder of the person next to you in a non-creepy way.
May I? Right here, right here, right
Slightly
here.
in a non-creepy way. I want you to look that person next to you in the eye, and I want you to say person. What's your number? No, that's not the activity. That's not the real activity. No. Listen to you all, right? No, this is the real activity. Your hand on the shoulders, looking at you. I want you to say person. Times have changed. Seasons have changed. People have changed. Well, one thing will never change. I will always look better. Alright, so here's the thing. We got some kind of people in the back like, that's right. We have a lot of confidence in the room today. I like it. Alright, so let's get to this idea that I want to share with you. But to set up the idea, I'm going to show you something that you guys have seen over and over and over again. Okay? Not this. This is bio. I'm from Haiti, by the way. Anyone from Haiti? Yeah. This, the middle pictures from back when I was more in my thugged out days. But this is what you've seen over and over again. I want to talk about New Year's resolutions real quick. So we've seen this over and over and over. So I'm going to go through a couple New Year's resolutions memes, all right? Let me know if anything relates. All right. Okay, I like this one too. Yeah, let's talk about New Year's resolutions real quick. Does anyone know what Monday is?
Tuesday.
No, this coming Monday. What?
Martin Luther King Day.
Absolutely. What else is on Monday?
Volunteer activities?
What activity? Volunteer activity, yes. But what else, January 15th specifically, what else is Monday? No. Huh? After the month. Some of y'all like first and 15th, baby. Look, all of this is true, but here's why Monday has a very special significance. Okay? Over 80% of Americans, right? For over 80% of Americans, Monday is the day that they give up on their New Year's resolution. Want me to prove it to you?
Just go to the gym.
Yep, go to the gym. I guarantee you if you went to the gym on January 1st, it was packed. Probably couldn't get to the treadmill, had to wait. I guarantee you if you go to the gym on Monday, on Tuesday, you're gonna have a lot more elbow room. Don't take my word for it. Go to the gym. Matter of fact, you know how else I know that? One of my friends is an entrepreneur who owns gym franchises. Do you know when they do most of their promotions, when they get most of their new members? First 14 days of the year. Interesting. So what is it? I know, right? And by the way, let's bring this home. Has anyone? Let me if you know anyone who's like hit you up at some point in your life like this. January 1st, baby, it's gonna be my year. We're gonna turn around, go to the gym, I'm gonna wake up at 6 in the morning. I'm gonna go, it's my year, I'm gonna lose that weight, I'm gonna look sexy for that wedding, it's gonna be awesome. Yes! Right? And you know what? They were doing it for the first 5 days, 8 days, first 12 days. They're doing it, they're waking up, hey, they're posting pictures on Instagram. I'm at the gym, are you? Right? Fitness, hashtag fitness goals. You've seen it. And then what happens? January 15th, January 16th happens, and all of a sudden they wake up and they hit the snooze button. But I want to take a pause, because how many of us know people who, forget about New Year's resolutions, a lot of people say, I don't even make them. I've broken that promise so many times, my New Year's resolution is not to make it. But here's my bigger question, how many people do we know in life who hit the snooze button on their life? Not just their New Year's resolution, but on their life. Does anyone know anyone like that? So here's what I want to do right now. I want to do a quick activity to further get you to understand the context of where I'm coming from, because there's a specific reason which we're about to delve into, and I'm going to share my own personal story about how I really struggled with this idea. It really just grabbed me and just couldn't let go. And I finally, you know what? I actually don't want to say I finally let it go, because I thought I did, and there's a plot twist which I'm going to tell you. It was an interesting journey when I was thinking about what to say to you today, and I'm going to talk to you about it a little bit later, because I had a little bit of a come to Jesus moment myself. But before I do that, we're going to do a quick activity, okay? I'm going to play a song, all right? Did the IT gentleman leave? Is the sound on? Are we good with the sound? Yeah. Huh?
Yeah.
Sound good? Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to play a song. Let me just make sure. Wait. Oh, I'm back. Oh, check this out. So I'm going to play a song. And when I play the song, that's right, I got DJ equipment. That's what we're doing. You're like, he just rolls around with DJ equipment? No, we're all good. Yeah. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to play a song. And when I play the song, you're going to get up. Okay? You're going to walk around. When the song stops, I'm going to yell freeze. Whoever is next to you, that's going to be your partner. Okay? Then I'm going to say person A, person B. You're going to have 10 seconds to figure out who person A and person B is. Person A is whoever's birthday is earliest in the year. All right? So here's how we're going to do it. So let's say it was me and this one. What's your name? Yeah. Okay, so come on. So let's say I go freeze. Well, what's going to happen is I'm going to introduce myself. Hi, how are you doing? My name is Bert. Okay. My birthday is June 12th. February? Oh, it's coming up. Okay, so you'll be person 8 because your birthday is early in the year. Everybody understand that? Yeah. Clear? Yeah. All right. So, hold on. I'm going to do my little DJ thing. I thought I had headphones because it looked cooler, but I don't have.
So how do you yeah.
Oh. Yeah, absolutely. So, I thought it was a game. I thought it was a game. Hold on 1 second, guys. Alright, so when you hear the song, what I want you to do is you're going to get up, alright?
Can we hit the light?
I can't help it. I can't help it. I don't get that.
Oh. Don't worry about that.
Alright, point to the person next to you, that's person A. Point to the person next to you, point to the person next to you. I'm sorry, that's your partner. Point to the person. By the way, if you do not have a partner, put a pinky up. All my pinkies unite. If you do not have a partner, you have a partner right there. All my pinkies unite. There's a pinky over there. If you do not have a partner, put your pinky up. All right, let's make sure everybody has a partner. Okay. All right. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Take 10 seconds to figure out who person A is.
No partner. Just a partner.
Okay, everybody have a partner?
No.
You guys are killing me.
Wait.
All right. That's okay. You can be my partner. All right. All right. Take 10 seconds. Figure out who person A is. First, introduce yourself. How my name is, and then say, figure out whose birthday is earliest in the year. Go. All right. If you hear me, clap 3 times. If you hear me, clap 2 times. If you hear me, rub your fingers together like you get this money. All right. So here's the first question. The first question is, and this is how you ask the question. This is how you listen to the question. The question is, what was your favorite childhood TV show or book growing up if you didn't watch TV? Okay. Now, if you're the listener, you're listening for, oh, okay, I know that show, I recognize it at school. If you don't know about it, you're listening, okay, I don't know about that. What did you like about that? What was it about that that made that show special to you? All right, y'all got that? Okay, cool. So,
What if it's more than one?
huh?
What if it's more than
If
one?
you could answer, whichever one, you know, your favorite for today. I know these things change, all right? All
As a child, was wonderful. Was fantastic. Yeah, I used to How to start a conversation so sudden. So sudden, like everyone's involved. Oh yeah, so
Igual ha salido como tres
you guys like here and que siente la presión a la pierna. She's funny. Y ahora voy a comer tapa. Esto plástico, pero que le van a hacer cider y sopa, cider y sopa. Oh, no. Pero estoy aquí son adultos. ¿Y qué? Vamos de aquí. Ay, Dios mío, para no ir me puse a beber Hennessy, Grey Goose with cranberry juice y después me puse a beber y que oh my God, that was it. I couldn't stay with the Henny, right? I couldn't stay with the Grey Goose and cranberry juice. I had to do on my dinner. Oh no.
For New Year's, me quería emborrachar. Estamos en Senegal, everybody gets drunk on me. La comida del monasterio quieren que se stop. Entonces ellos siguen hablando de ustedes. They're like, we're gonna get you drunk. Watch. That's gonna be your
Switch. Switch up. We're moving around, guys. Moving around. Moving around.
Nunca te subió todo eso.
Oh, this is the jam right now. Hey. Keep going. DJ Bird in the house.
Y'all got some moves.
Hostos leadership. We turn it up.
Hey.
Hey.
He did not say get the camera. He said move around.
All the ladies with the hair did. To all the ladies with the hair did.
Yo, this one from
Okay, I see some moves back there. Oh, it wasn't ready.
they don't turn this into a club.
Y'all getting that workout today. This is not an 80s, it's a new song. This is that new Bruno Mars. Yeah. It don't make no sense. Stop, find a partner. Point, find a partner. First person who says your partner. Find a partner. One partner at a time, guys. One partner at a time. That's how you get in trouble. One partner at a time. All right. Okay, so pinkies up if you do not have a partner. Anyone not have a partner? Everybody good? Okay, now, as you guys know, 10 seconds, figure out who person A is. So you introduce yourself, say your name. Person A is whoever's birthday is earliest in the year.
Un día después del día. You hear him? 13th of June.
Okay, The question this time is this. The question this time is this. What is your favorite comfort food? Now let me tell you what a comfort food is. A comfort food is, you know, you got that paper due at 9 in the morning, you at your computer at 11:30 at night, you're stressed, you had a long day, and what's that piece of food that when it touches your taste buds, everything's all right? So for me, it's two things. It's either soft baked Chips Ahoy cookies, red bag, microwave, 10 seconds, dipped in milk. Talk to me. Or right off the conveyor belt, hot Krispy Kreme donut with a little bit of coffee on the side. I have some of that. I forget that there's war going on. I forget who's president. I'm like ready to do my thing. So share with your person. Person A talks first. What is your favorite comfort food? And the way you're listening is, why is that your favorite comfort food? You know, what is it that you like about that? All right, go.
Oh my God. Y el gato, porque los chiquitos, big ones because they have
They got like a box and like you walk inside and smell them. And the store is so fucking big. But I think they put it in the front so when you're coming in, you gotta smell it. You're enticed to, or when you leave, you're like, I can't leave without getting this. Ready from Imagine. You gonna make me show my teeth?
20 more seconds, 20 more seconds.
¿Y Stefan, para dónde fue? ¿O para él? Nadie está allá, they having like some type of graduation or something, right?
All right, when the song comes on, I want you to walk back to your seat. When you hear the music, walk back to your seats. Yep, go back to the seat, guys. Yes, go back to the seat.
I thought you were going to stop over here. I thought you were going to walk and come back this way.
I think he is right now, yeah. Back to the presentation. Give yourselves a round of applause. You guys are excellent. All right. Where was I? doing great with the technology today. All right, so I want to talk to you about, you know, the main thing I wanted to share with you today, right? So this one idea, and it's very important. And this is this is literally one idea, but we're just going to drill deep. Because a lot of times, it's not how much you know something, but it's how deep you understand it. You guys get it?
Yes.
Like, you ever know someone that just knows like a whole lot of stuff, but they don't understand anything? Right? So we're going to talk about one idea today, but we're going to look at the different layers of it. So in order to release your dreams, you have to remove your lid. I'm going to say that again, and the savvy people are going to write it down. In order to release your dreams, you have to remove your lid. Here's what I mean about that. I'm going to give you guys a metaphor, and I want everybody to follow. Where I'm going with this. So, I got this idea, believe it or not, by the way that zookeepers train grasshoppers. Anyone ever seen a grasshopper before? Okay. Anyone ever own a grasshopper?
I can't hear you.
Anyone? Okay. Has anyone here ever owned a grasshopper? Anyone ever tasted a grasshopper before?
My sister does.
Accidentally?
Yeah, it was covered in chocolate.
Okay. Happy Valentine's Day. This is interesting. So, the way that grasshoppers are trained is actually very fascinating when it comes to how humans behave. Okay? So, a grasshopper is an interesting insect. A grasshopper can actually jump 10 times its height. I'm going to tell you why this is important for a reason. Who's the tallest person in this room? If you think you're the tallest person in the room, stand up. It's all right. It's okay if you're wrong. If you think you're the tallest person in the room, okay. Wait. Who's our tallest person in the room? Why are you sitting down the whole time? What are you like 6'4"? You dumped out 3 people last night. All right, so let's assume. Round of applause for everybody, but I'm gonna focus on you. What was your name? Pablo. Okay, so let's assume Pablo's the tallest person in the room, right? Pablo's about 6'1", right? Yeah. Everybody look at Pablo. If Pablo was a grasshopper, okay, he could jump 60 feet. Let me give you an example of what that means. Anyone ever seen a basketball hoop before? All right, it's about 10 feet. That means he can jump over 6 of those. And just dunk it like, ah! All right, thank you, Pablo. You got it. Round of applause, Pablo. So, matter of fact, you know what, Pablo? Since you volunteered, I'm going to give you a copy of my book. You stay there and you look back and, you know. Even though he's smooth, he got the nice little baldy, but, you know, I put him on blast. All right, so here's why this is interesting. When a zookeeper trains a grasshopper, it actually has to take away the one thing that it's good at. I mean, jumping, hopping, it's in the name, right? Because this is what they do. They take a shoebox. I'll project. They take a shoebox and they put the grasshoppers in a shoebox and they put little holes in it, all right, so it can breathe, right? Then when the grasshopper's in the shoebox, they try to jump, right? But what happens when the grasshoppers jump in the shoebox? Huh?
The box is covered.
It hits the lid. It hits the lid, right? So here's what happens. The first time, what do you think happens with the grasshopper? It tries to jump and it hits the lid. What do you think happens? Huh? It goes back down. It keeps trying, but you know what? The grasshopper is kind of confused because how tall can the grasshopper jump? 10 times its height, right? So now, I want you to imagine it's been a week. The grasshopper's like, wait a minute, I know what I do. I'm a grasshopper. Aha, I jump. That's what I do, baby. So it goes to jump. It eats a little grasshopper food, goes to jump, and then hits the lid. Okay, but the grasshopper doesn't give up right away. The grasshopper's like, okay, I know what I do. I hop, I jump, it's what I do. So I'm gonna eat my grasshopper food. I'm gonna go try to jump again. So the grasshopper, 2 weeks later, goes to try to jump and then hits the lid. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, grasshopper jumps. 1 month. 3 months later, the grasshopper jumps and everybody say, oh.
grasshopper is a little depressed right now. Now, here's what's interesting. 3 months later, the zookeeper goes to the box, okay? And he removes the lid, okay? And the grasshopper goes to jump. What do you think happens? All of you just got it right. The grasshopper doesn't jump, doesn't do what it's put on earth to do. It doesn't jump 10 times as high. It jumps where it thinks the lid is. It jumps where it could only get when it was seeing things from inside the box. Do you guys get that? Now, here's why I tell you that story. How many people do you know in your life have tried to jump? Maybe jumping for them is singing. Maybe jumping for them is a 3.5 GPA. Maybe jumping for them is, allowing themselves to be vulnerable in a relationship. Maybe jumping for them is applying for a job. And then they hit the lid, but the lid isn't there. They get in their own way. Does anyone know anyone like that? I'm getting, mm-hmm. How many times do we run into our own imaginary lids? In order to release your dreams, in order to achieve your goals, you have to remove your lid. I'm about to make this real for you. I'm about to make this real for you a couple ways. All right. So I changed my presentation that I was going to talk to you about today. I'm still going to cover the themes that you need. You're going to get the education. I'm not going to cheat you. But I changed how I was going to talk about it. So if you look in the brochure, does anyone have the brochure? Well, does it have the description? But if you looked at it, I looked at it because, Jason helped put it together. It talks about effort is every day, right? And we're going to talk about that, but it talks about a continuation of the workshop I did last year. But here's what's fascinating. So last year I was talking about how me and my best friend Earl, you guys remember Earl?
Yeah. Yeah.
Earl came here. That was my college roommate, by the way. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, you talked about it.
Yeah, my best friend. Sorry. He's like, it all connects. It's like at the end of the movie, he's like, oh, it was that the whole time. But so we started this thing called Effort is Every Day, right? And what happened was I started the Snapchat TV show, right? So my brother, I was trying to inspire him to lose weight for his wedding. So I was like, everybody in the family goes to my brother, hey man, you're too big, you need to lose weight. And he gets defensive. Because like if someone keeps telling you what you're not good at all the time, you're gonna be like, I don't want to listen to you, right? So I was like, all right, what if we just did positive peer pressure? So I started a WhatsApp group chat, and then a few of my cousins on Snapchat, and every day I would do like a workout. And I was like, listen, it's not about being an Olympic person. It's about if you got out there for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, if you did 32 push-ups, you all right. You high five. You did 32 push-ups, right? That was the thing. So every day I was doing it. I think he did it for like 171 days. And I was working out with a friend of mine who was a former athlete. I'm going to show you how dangerous these things get, right? But working out with a friend of mine who was a former athlete, and when we started working out, he noticed I was working out about 30 minutes a day. I'm a busy professional, I got stuff to do, but every day I was doing something. I don't care like what it was, some kind of workout, creative or not, right? I'm talking about I would lift grocery bags, like, y'all, you want to get this workout, Trader Joe's bag, like. But so I'm working out with him, and now we're working out 2 hours a day, and he follows the show on Snapchat, and he starts saying, hey man, I thought effort was every day. Like I don't feel like you're putting in like enough effort. And I was like, what do you mean? I was like, well, the whole idea is just go out there every day and do something. I'm not doing it for people who want to go to the NFL. It's just everybody who's just kind of wants to get in better shape. And then every day he just started like making comments about it. And what was interesting was, he kept making these comments because now we started working out like 2 hours a day. Because I used to be a former college athlete. And one day he was like, you know that this is a real workout, the stuff that you're doing every day. That's not like real, that's just like kind of like a vanity thing, like it's like a stupid thing, you know that, right? And I was just like, I didn't have a good comeback, and I quit. I stopped doing it. And I was really embarrassed about that. I was just like, that's not who I don't quit, like that's not who I am. And I quit and I stopped doing it. And I was just devastated. And I was thinking about it, why did I quit? And I was just like, oh man, I told all my Hostos family about this thing last year, and now I gotta come back and tell them that, you know, I had this failure, and like, I would much rather talk about, hey, look at all the cool successes I have, and this, that, and the third, and kind of look awesome. Because, you know, there's the thing about, like, you get to be on stage, and like, people are like, oh, tell me about your story, and how did you succeed? But I'm here to talk about my failure. And what was interesting about it was, it revealed my lid. So there's this lid that I had, and we're gonna discover ours today. My lid is this, to be 100% honest with you. My lid is, if you really saw me, if you truly saw who I am, deep down inside, right? You would think I'm a crappy person and I'm not good enough. That's a belief that I hold on to. Because you gotta think about my profession. So I do motivational speaking. So I'm posting, oh, Bert was in this, you know, he's speaking in Wisconsin, he's speaking this, that, and the third. And everybody knows social media, no one really posts about the bad news, right? Nobody was like, hey, I was just eating a controlled me in the closet, and I just finished all this Ben & Jerry's. But chocolate fudge brownie is awesome though, right? I had a few posts like that. But I thought about